Dear students, welcome back to my channel Chemistry with Sir Ehsan. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic, fractional distillation of crude oil in the organic chemistry, right? Before this you have studied fractional distillation of water and ethanol in experimental chemistry. Okay, this keep in mind this topic has been asked in the paper 1, in the paper 2, and sometime in the paper 4, but mostly it is a part of paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so what is a crude oil? So you might have heard about crude oil. Crude oil, basically it is a mixture of hydrocarbons. How we separate those hydrocarbons from crude oil? We will use a process known as fractional distillation. Fractional distillation is a separating techniques in which we separate various fractions or components of a mixture, over here crude oil or petroleum, on the basis of difference in their boiling points. So let's see how to separate it. To separate various fractions of crude oil, we will use a fractionating column. You can see this is a fractionating column. It has different compartments, and in each compartments we have bubble caps. These will move up and the fraction will pass through them. Okay, so how fractional distillation is carried out? First of all, crude oil will be heated and the vapors will be sent to the fractionating column from here, right? This is a crude oil. The crude oil is heated at a temperature of 300 degrees centigrade. Although it may vary a little bit, but this is, average temperature given to you people, okay? So when the crude oil is heated, the fractions, enter into the fractionating column. The fractions which are with low boiling point will move to the top of this fractionating column and will be distilled over there first. So these are the fractions which are separated at the top. So these fractions are with low boiling points. That's why they are separated first. And on every outlet, every compartment has its own temperature, and these outlets are connected with the condensers. We don't need to show the condensers at this level. Okay, so when fractions with low boiling point get separated, after that the fractions with high boiling point, you can see this. And the second important point, the fractions with low boiling point move to the top first, and then the fractions with high boiling point will move to the bottom of the fractionating column and will be separated over there at last. Hope you understand. So here I want to tell you how this question can come in the examination or has been in the past papers in few years, like say how we can separate kerosene from diesel oil. Now this discussion is totally for all the fractions starting from refinery gas and fuel oil, but you can be asked to separate only these two fractions or any two fractions. Okay, so the fraction which is at the top, you will have to say it will move to the top of the fractionating column, while the fraction which is lower than the given one will move to the bottom and will be separated at last. Points are the same as I have written for you people. So, but only what you need to do, you have to specify the name of these fractions. So when fractional distillation of crude oil is there in the examination, you have to write in general, right? You don't need to be specific. Okay. Now come to the fractions and their uses. Where are they used in daily life? For example, first of all, refinery gases are separated. Refinery gases are the mixture of methane, ethane, propane, and butane. These are used as domestic fuel. You might have seen Methane gas is burned in home, which is a 95% of the natural gas. Similarly, petrol is fuel for cars. This is very, demanding. Then after petrol, we have naphtha. Naphtha is sometimes we include petrol and naphtha together, but naphtha is used as a feedstock in different industries. After naphtha, we have kerosene. Kerosene is used for domestic fuel as well, but it is also used for jet crafts. Okay. Then we have diesel oil. Diesel oil is used as a fuel for heavy automobiles, for example, tractors, trucks, buses. Then lubricating oil. After that, we have fuel oil and then bitumen. So the uses are written for you people. Or you can read them and will prepare, for the coming CAI examination. So boys, at the same so students, I can say uh, these type of questions can be asked in the form of a table. Sometime fraction is given, and you have to write the fraction, and sometimes fraction is given, you have to write the use. Okay. For example, petrol. In front of it, the row will be empty. You will have to write it is used for fuel, used as fuel for cars. Okay, if it is given fuel for ships, you have to write a fuel oil in the mm, starting column. Hope you understand. So this is very easy, and you can get easily 100% marks in this topic. And this question, is always the part of MCQs and theory. So hope you will, prepare it well especially for the coming CAI examination. The student of 9th class can also, prepare it because this is the application of fractional distillation on larger scale. And now the last thing I want to tell you for this lesson, you can be asked to differentiate between the fractions, heavy fractions, and lighter fractions. You have to write at least 2-3 points depending upon the marks. For example, the fractions with the fraction at the top have low boiling point. The fractions at the bottom, they have high boiling points. Second point, the fractions at the top, they are more, volatile. They can easily evaporate. And the fractions at the bottom, they are less volatile. The fractions which are lighter, they are easy to lit. They can easily catch fire, while the fractions at the bottom, they do not catch fire easily. Okay. Hope you understand. Similarly, density also increases down the series of this from for these fractions. Okay. So these type of questions can be asked in the examination. You can see this. How many questions can be asked, right? Uses, name of fractions, explanation of this. So get ready for the MCQs, and at the same time, we are going to next topic, that is cracking. Cracking will be discussed in next class, inshallah. Uh, Basically, you see the petrol which we get in this fractionating in this fractionating column is very demanding. It is, but its percentage we get during fractional distillation is only 5 to 7%. So then what we will do cracking for this. By cracking, we will convert less useful fractions into simpler, smaller fractions so that we can meet the demand of petrol. This will come under cracking, and what is cracking and what are its applications will be coming after this, inshallah, in the next lesson. I would like you to please do subscribe my channel, like it, comment it, so that I can, further improve it for you people. And then in next class, inshallah, after cracking its application, I will be doing solving papers for you people. Thank you very much.